Hello, this is Anthony Monjaro, and you are watching Najizzy.
Keep watching Najizzy
with the beautiful Wofa.
Stay tuned.
Tunde Kalani, right here on the red carpet, phenomenal, I would say. Yeah, he's somebody who has actually contributed immensely when it comes to Nigerian entertainment. Not just Nigerian entertainment, the Nollywood facet of the Nigerian entertainment. Of course, I can't overemphasize this. Tunde Kalani is right here on the red carpet, yes. Yes, he's actually set the standards for so many other people to follow. Hi, Tunde.
No.
Nice to have you.
It's my pleasure. It's very difficult to concentrate on all ladies crew. You know, I can. It's very difficult. It's a lady, so this is a ladies show, and I have to concentrate. You know.
Beautiful. Okay, Tunde, as usual, touch of Africanness, sophisticated, always looking extremely African on the red carpet, and with such a sophistication. Tunde, how would you describe your outfit for tonight?
This outfit? Well, this is an African event, and I'm really proud to be associated with this launching of the African Movie Channel, because I have been a partner in progress, you know, because I've, worked with the team, Yinka Mayungo, Lola, and all, their team. And these are a bunch of young Africans who had a lot of foresight, and they have the guts, to go it all the way, and you can see what has happened. So this is a celebration, and what is the best way to do it other than to reach back home and look at what Africa has to offer, package it, promote it, and flung it into the global arena.
Mr. Tunde Kalani, away from Nollywood, why do you think most Africans do not embrace the Africanness? Africa is a beautiful continent, but so many persons are not very proud of that African feel. Why do you think this is happening in Nigeria and in Africa?
I think that a number of factors may have contributed to this. And definitely I think that there's been too much foreign influence on our culture, even religion and all that. And it's not the fault of our children. Perhaps it's the fault of the kind of education, the Western education we got, that seems to suggest that our own is not good enough and that civilized Africans should turn their back on their own culture. But this is wrong, because we are supposed to take that knowledge and take the education, take technology, and come back home to use it, to deploy it as tools for the development of Africa. I think we did a bad job of it, but it's not all lost. I think we can start a process of orientation and realize that the Yorubas say, "Nkote enwa kiri, nte wa lo si Sokoto, owo lapo Sokoto." You know that when you have gone searching, you realize what you're searching for is at your backyard now.
Who are you looking forward to seeing tonight? What are your expectations from tonight's event?
Well, I'm looking, commenting on what you just said, I see enough of myself every day, so I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of my colleagues, Kate, Rita, lots of people whom, funny enough, even though we're in one community, we don't get to see one another very often because we're on different sets all the time. Everyone's very busy. So it's always a pleasure coming around, and also you're a friend as well, and other people from other industries.
We're going to be hosting Kalu on Crunch. Yeah, looking forward to having Kalu on Crunch, right?
I'm all nervous.
MD, Film House Cinema. If you're looking at the cinema culture in Nigeria, it's growing in leaps and bounds. Lots of persons are now embracing the cinema culture. Like, we could go to the cinemas, watch one or two more movies from Nollywood. Now, what do you think would have contributed immensely to this critical development in Nollywood?
Because there's huge demand. There's always been. It's just there's no outlets for them. People. There's not been cinemas at all. We're highly, highly under-screened in Nigeria. So now cinemas are coming. This is what people actually want. Cinema is totally different from sitting at home and watching a film at home. But the experience that is cinema, people want that. People always wanted that, but it's just, they didn't get enough of it, but now cinema is, it's almost like an explosion. So this is really what people want. It's the safest family entertainment ever, especially in Nigeria, so people are relishing it, and they want more.
Okay, you're here for the launch of African Movie Channel. Your outfit is nice, like really on point. How long did it take you to put up what you're wearing?
Probably about 3 minutes.
If you're looking at Nollywood is growing in leaps and bounds. Lots of Nollywood movies evolving with more professionalism when it comes to the technicalities in front of the camera and behind the camera. Now, how do you think we can further sustain our place on the global map when it comes to Nollywood productions on TV?
Well, I think we are heading in the right direction. We need more money, more support, and the government has been proactive in providing that support. We also need for that money to trickle down to the people who can actually do something creative and worthwhile with it, and I'm sure that will happen. In addition to that, we as filmmakers also need not to compromise international standards when making our films. We need to make sure from the script all the way through to post-production, everything is on point and can put Nigeria on the global map.
Okay, the finest faces from Nollywood right here on the red carpet. Nice to have you here, Mar. How are you feeling at this point in time?
I'm good. Waiting to see what the night has to offer.
It's a good thing that the American-based communities are beginning to appreciate Nollywood. It's long overdue for me, but now Nollywood is reinventing itself and it's getting more appreciation by the day. How do you think we can further maintain this course on the global map?
Just keep doing what we've been doing so far, honing our crafts, making sure, we how do I say it now, enhance what we already have. We can't stay in one spot. We have to keep on honing our craft. And like you said, the world has, stood up and noticed. And no other place to go but forward.
You look absolutely amazing tonight. Nice tailored suits. Everything is just on point.
Well, thank you. What can I say? Didn't take a lot of work. I vainly say it didn't take a lot of work.
Sergio, you're here for the launch of African Movie Channel. You're one of the hosts for tonight. I mean, it's been awesome. Nollywood is evolving. But for you as an entertainer, you've delved into different faces. What would you say about Nollywood in your own context?
Well, I'm sure you've heard it about 100 times tonight already. We're an emerging market. As they say, we have just begun to scratch the surface. So there are opportunities that abound, and we're excited about these opportunities.
As one of the frontliners for the show, what should we expect from the show tonight? I guess it's going to be awesome. I mean, the atmosphere is hot, everyone is live, everyone is excited. What should we expect from the show tonight?
Well, my accountant is going to call me very soon. As soon as my check has cleared, then I'm going to be very funny tonight. If my check is still pending, I'm going to just run it straight. Item number 1 is, item number 2 is, and that's how it's going to be.
We need more venues, more channels, more door opening for Nollywood, because that's the only way we can spread our good news to the world. We can interpret, we can spread this religion called Nollywood to the world, because most times when we're in UK, like when I was in UK with Yinka, we got talking about these things all the while, and so we have some crappy this, crappy that. I said, but if you people come and invest in these things, I think you will be able to channel and figure out what exactly you people want and the kind of content you want for such an occasion.
It's a good thing that as strides in Nollywood are recognized out of Nigeria and out of the shores of Africa. For you, in your own context and perspective, what does this mean to the African community?
Funny enough, I'm actually familiar with the African Movie Channel. African Movie Channel, isn't it? Yeah, they used to be an online station before. Yeah, I've known them from way back. So I think they played my film actually, Echoes of War, a while ago, directed by Obi. Yeah, I mean, it's great to have them in Nigeria. I mean, we have them in Africa. It's an African channel, isn't it? Yeah, so we're looking forward to actually having great stations that actually have great content. And I know I know the content they've had from time before. I keep getting emails from them, and I keep not watching. But now I'm going to pay attention. Yeah,
Last flight to Abuja was off the hook. What has been the best time out you've had so far in producing movies?
And every film represents a new stride. It represents a rung up that ladder to globalness, if there's anything like that. And you cherish the work that you've done in every film. With the benefits of hindsight, you could do things differently, obviously. But you look at each work and you say, okay, I learned from that experience. I'm a better filmmaker for it. And the next one is going to be better.
Orekha goodies, nice, always on point, simple, stylish, classy.
What about you? And I love your hair. I'm very into the gorgeous updo.
Orekha, you're here for the African Movie Channel launch right here at Oriental Hotels. It's a good stride in the right direction. But for you, what does this mean to the African citizenry?
I like the fact that, number one, they're based in the UK, but they're not just trying to cater to people in the diaspora. They're reaching out to people all over the world. It's definitely a great step in the right direction. There are a lot of channels, I'd say, have tried to sort of do that in the past, but they've ended up focusing on local talent or and by local, I mean local to whatever region they're at. So this is definitely a great step in the right direction. And I can't wait to see what kind of movies they show. And it's also fantastic because, as you know, there are a lot of producers here in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Cotonou, and they do a lot of good work, but there are not enough platforms for them to put it on. So this, for me, as someone who loves to watch TV, is great. Yes.
Gradually, Nollywood is becoming a global phenomenon. There's so many persons who have actually stamped footmarks when it comes to entertainment. Not just entertainment, Nollywood. Charles Novia, a prolific director, multi-award winning, happens to be one of such. Good to have you here.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to have you here, Charles.
All right, good.
First and foremost, nice outfit. It has this touch of African sophistication all over it. I mean, what informed your outfit for tonight?
Okay, shout out to that tailor at Mushin that did this, We don't do Louboutin and all that. We do the Mushin, the real traditional, I've known them over the years. I've watched their progress over the years. So it's a thing of joy to see that they have a full-blown channel right now, which, going by their vision, should actually give rivals, a run for its money. So I do believe that with that tenacity of purpose that they've had over the years and keeping their vision, in place, they'll go places.
Keep watching Nigezie.
Right now, you're watching Nigezie TV
with the beautiful Wolfband.
Stay tuned.
It's good to have you, Alex. Your strides are recognized, like beautiful, like extremely outstanding. Good to have you on the red carpet, Dan.
Thank you very much.
Nice outfits, well put together. Tell us about what you're wearing first.
I like to appear simple, and I hope this is simple enough though. The blue is so shouty and loud, so I try to tone it down, and it's nobody. I styled myself.
Beautiful. Okay, now if you're looking at yourself, you've actually come far in Nollywood, not just Nollywood, in the Nigerian entertainment industry. You are one of the frontiers. For you, what has it been like working in Nollywood and entertainment for the past years?
What's it been like? We're growing, we're getting better. And thank God for corporate bodies, companies from outside Nigeria, like what we have going on right now, and Mnet, who believe that probably Naija can do a whole lot. So it's good. I see new technical personalities. I see new camera guys. Like, I appreciate the technical guys, and then that makes a lot of sense, including the actors too.
I thank you for the round of applause you gave the video. You see, this is how far we've come in this part of the world. You not only clap for Yinka, who spoke before, you clap for the video. That is impressive. When I started this work over a decade ago, we didn't really use the clap. In fact, back in the day as the MC, if I introduced 10 people, after we clap for the first 2, as far as we're concerned, the remaining 8 people introduced can share in the clap well. Have you noticed? People from other parts of the world, when you're introduced to speak, if they don't know you in America, in Europe, they clap for you in faith, believing that you are coming to make sense with your speech. In Nigeria, we don't do it that way. When you're introduced, if we don't know you, we don't clap. You have to make sense first. Then after that, we clap. So my first performance in the United States about 8 years ago, it was in DC. I was the only black comic in this festival. Yes, I had the visa 8 years ago. Why are you clearing your throat? Yes, I had a visa. Don't let me tell you what I went through to get it, but I eventually got it. So I was the only black comic. They had seen me on television, and I was performing in a comedy festival. So, I was scared, and I was to perform last. About 2,000 white people. So when it was my turn, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome all the way from Nigeria, West Africa, Africa's own Taju Babyface. I was a dead man inside. I was so jittery. I thought they were like you. I thought they would not clap until I had performed and they laughed. Would you believe that as soon as I got on stage, all the 2,000 white people stood up. They all stood up and went home. But the point is they stood up first. That being the moral of this story. Ladies and gentlemen, to round up what we've just seen, please welcome the other part of the duo that makes up the incredible team that heads the African Movie Channel. Please welcome the second director, Mr. Lola Onigboki. Your hands together for him. By the way, Madam Yinka was apologizing for Lola being out at 2 a.m. Well, as producer, I should tell you, our meetings end around 1:30. I don't know where it was at 2. We finish around 1. It is not back by 2. I don't know.
Oh dear. Thank you, everyone. A long journey. I'll tell you one thing that Yinka didn't tell you guys, where we met. We actually used to work as IT consultants together, and he sat right opposite me. The first day he walked in, I looked at this guy. I was sitting there on my laptop. He came after me, and for the first 1 hour I was in the office, never stopped talking. And I was like, who is this guy? You know, he took over the office from that day. Eventually we became very good friends, and we continued to keep in touch until this idea came that we should start a channel just for African movies. And when we started, it was, you know, we had a lot of people that we kind of got together to try and get this thing off the ground. But 1 or 2 of them should be here today. There's Kenna in Peru. I can see Kenna sitting over there. That we, you know, got together, put that ideas to, and you know, they said, yeah, try it, give it a try. And you know, I got home, I told my wife, I said that I want to start something new.
Please put your hands together for the Jimbe Dance Crew. Please put your hands together for them, please.
You are on to Nigezie. This is extremely Nigerian. Keep it locked.
Tate, Giali Una.
You might as well rip out my heart and spare me the agony of hearing you tell me that it's over. To hear that your heart beats in someone else's chest would surely kill me as you walk away and take everything from me when you say it's over.
What did you say? Yes, what did more than what she saw for the chicks. But just out of curiosity, what did he say?
What could he say? He was caught between the love of his life and his happy ever after. What could he say? But then, like every normal woman, because he wouldn't go home with her, she thought he was cheating on her.
Thank you very kindly.
I must be the luckiest girl in the world, 'cause you chose me to share this love in your world.
Yeah, come follow me, go just a little see with you, you are all so. Come be my home along with me, come be the one to be my begin. Along with me, come be the one to be my begin. My begin, your begin, I'll begin.
What's up, lovely people? My name is Majid Michelle, and you're watching Nigezie, extremely Nigerian, and so am I. Stay tuned.
You're watching Nigezie, extremely Nigerian.
I'm extremely Nigerian, and I love Nigezie.
It's been fantastic getting to see the finest faces of Nollywood. Of course, we've heard it all from these people. Nollywood is growing in leaps and bounds, and gradually we do hope that we'll get to that standard and that stage where we would be fully globally acceptable. My name is Wafar Samuel, and from the red carpet, I'm signing out. Thanks for staying tuned to the program while it lasted. Nigezie, and to the IGEZIE, keeping it real.
Exotic cuisines, high fashion, top celebrities, glamorous events, and much more. Lunchtime will never be the same again, and that's a promise you can take to the bank. Crunch, the hottest lunchtime entertainment show on African television. Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. exclusive to Nigezie. Extremely Nigerian.
Today we're right here at the launch of African Movie Channel, a UK-based TV station that's moved into Nigeria. Yes, our global strides in Nollywood is gradually recognized in the global scene in Africa and beyond. My name is Wafak Samuel, and right about now I'm on the red carpet. I'm going to be talking with lots of Nollywood celebrities, top government officials, businessmen, people who are going to be gracing this occasion. It's wonderful right in here because I would definitely be on point in my interviews. Keep it locked on your one trusted name, Nigezie.
Watching Nigezie.
Right now you're watching Nigezie TV
with the beautiful Wafat.
Stay tuned.